Hey folks, Digger Daz here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to give you a little update on the channel as well. Talk about a topic I want to get on to. First of all, I'll have you know that I'm going to be away from the camera for a few days. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to post, but I'm trying to get some videos done to where I can at least make sure you got a few to watch over the next couple of days. I'm not leaving town or anything. I've just got some family issues I need to deal with, and I can't do them on here. So I hope you understand, and I promise you that you'll have some content to watch. In fact, on Facebook today, I posted an ad asking you all to let me know what you want to see, and I'll try to get something done today, but today's the only day I can do it. Because starting tomorrow, I'm going to be super busy. So, hopefully, I can get to what you want. Now on to the issue I want to talk about. Yesterday on Facebook, I made a post about Obama, Orlando, ISIS. And I didn't really want it to turn into something that caused people to argue, and that's why I really don't like talking about politics or religion, because people seem to lose their mind over those two issues, and it turns me off when people do that. And because I have my beliefs and you have your beliefs, and I may not agree with them wholly, but I respect you enough to at least know you have the right to that opinion. Well, yesterday on my Facebook, it turned into a war of words between a family member and a friend of mine. And my family member called my friend some really mean things. And I had to nip it in the bud. I had to put a stop to it. And tell these guys, look, we may not agree on ideals, but, we're all in the same family. And I really wanted to get that to my cousin because of what he said. And, folks, it's just words, people. It really is. I'm a Christian, yes. But I also am open-minded to understand Islam and how it works. And the word Islam means peace. And many of the people that I met who are Muslim are very peaceful people. And these men that are out there doing these things in the name of Allah, Islam, Quran, they are not representatives of that religion or the people who practice it. And I know that, from talking with my friend who was involved in yesterday's issue, I understand he saw some things while he was over there serving our country. And by the way, thank you for serving our country. But we can't label an entire group of people something just because of one man's act. That's wrong. That would be like me, who's disabled, raping a woman, per se, hypothetically, okay? And then all of a sudden everybody goes, well, he's got the same thing Doug had. He's a rapist too, or she's a rapist, blah, 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 blah. That's what we're doing. We are hating a group of people just because of certain people's acts. And we really need to stop doing that, because we're further separating ourselves along political, racial, social, sexual lines all the way across. And it's not doing anybody any good. It's not doing me any good. because I had to step in between two people and stop an argument over something that was out of our hands. Yes, we can talk and shout to the world, but the only one who can do something at this moment in time is the man who is sitting in the White House. He has the power to deal with these people. And I hope that he does something, because as a country, we're getting a little tired of nothing being done. This morning I heard that 44 attacks occurred on U.S. soil, and they were claimed by ISIS. 44. Not the 6 that I counted off yesterday, but 44. That's a lot. So let's pray and hope that our president finally puts his foot down and says enough is enough, and he listens to the people who put him in that office in the first place. And also, folks, we have 2 people coming up to take his job. And I personally feel that neither one of them are worthy of that job. I'm not going to go into why, because again, that's a whole nother video, but we really need to stop and think about who we want to take his place, because they're the ones that are going to be left with the aftermath of whatever decision he decides to do. Because the tradition in the White House is that the president who takes over after the last one leaves office usually carries on some of the previous president's policies. And I personally think it's a bad idea. It's a tradition that needs to stop, but that's not up to me to fix either. But let's just hope that something happens soon. Man, I hope that we don't have to send any more young men, because I think we've lost enough over Afghanistan and Iraq as well. Or, we've lost many men over there, young men, and I think it's time that we finally put it to rest. We spent too long in Afghanistan, more time than what the Soviet Union did. The Soviet Union fought a 10-year war with Afghanistan, and we actually funded and armed a lot of the people who fought the Soviet Union. And so we should know very well what it did to the Soviet Union. That war bankrupted the Soviet Union. It caused the Soviet Union to fall. And here we're spending trillions of dollars in a war that we are losing. We are not winning this war. Not the way we're fighting it. So we either need to put up or shut up, get up or get out, as they say. Because, again, too many men are dying. My brother served in Iraq and Afghanistan. He's seen enough to know what goes on over there, and he hasn't shared much of it with me, but I do know, and I have talked to others who have served. And I can't thank them enough. But at least we need to make a decision and either bring our boys home or put them to work and get it done once and for all. And let's quit pussyfooting around. With that being said, I'm Duker Does. Do good and deuces.